Embarking on a journey to change can feel overwhelming, but what if the key to transformation lies in stopping certain habits? So in this video, we'll explore 3 powerful things you need to stop to kickstart positive change in your life. This was adapted from and inspired by something I heard from Molly Watts via the Change Academy podcast. So number 1, stop overwhelming yourself with change. Ever feel like you're trying to change everything at once and then ending up with burnout? It's time to halt the overwhelm. Break down your goals into bite-sized pieces, making success achievable. Remember, success breeds success. Small victories build momentum, making the path to change more manageable and, dare we say, more enjoyable. For example, instead of overhauling your entire diet, start by incorporating 1 healthy meal a day. Celebrate that accomplishment before taking on the next challenge. I get it. This can be hard to wrap your mind around in an all or nothing culture. If we don't see results immediately, we get discouraged. And this is why it's so important to have a realistic perspective and mindset around fat loss and or getting stronger. And this is also why social media can be a discouraging place, because we don't always see the slow and steady progress people are making. We just see their end results and don't quite understand the effort, determination, and pure grit that was put into becoming that way. But believe me, it's the small, subtle shifts that will change your life over time. And as much as we don't want to hear it, that's what truly matters at the end of the day. Number 2, stop judging what you'd like to change as a moral decision. So the guilt trip around eating habits and whether or not you have self-control can be a roadblock to change. So let's put an end to making it a moral decision. You are not a better person for having lower body fat, or a worse person for being overweight. You are not a bad person for eating a bar of chocolate, or a better person for abstaining. So let's stop judging ourselves and others based on these assumptions we might be making. You know what that's saying? What do assumptions make us? So remove the guilt and self-blame for your actions. Instead, focus on building a supportive environment and developing coping mechanisms to navigate challenges without relying solely on willpower. So remember, your environment is powerful, so set yourself up for success by modifying it to suit your goals. So for example, rather than feeling guilty for indulging in a treat, acknowledge it without judgment and refocus on your overall wellness journey. Acknowledge your actions and then ask how you can take a different one that leads you towards your health goals in the future. And number 3, stop stripping away coping mechanisms without replacements. So change often involves leaving behind familiar coping mechanisms. However, it's crucial to replace them with effective strategies. So stop the removal of these coping mechanisms without their alternatives. Build skills to cope with stress, such as mindfulness, deep breathing, or engaging in activities that bring you joy. For example, if stress eating is a coping mechanism, swap it out for a brief walk or a few minutes of mindful breathing to manage stress in a healthier way. So it's not going to work if we don't have a backup plan. Old habits die hard, and research has shown over and over again that the best way to stop a habit is to replace it with a new one that better aligns with your overall goals. Bonus, work on changing your thoughts. Changing your life starts with changing your thoughts. Challenge the narrative you've been living and embrace emotional resilience. Be open to reassessing circumstances and find the strength to adapt. For example, instead of viewing a setback as a failure, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Shift your mindset towards resilience and self-compassion. The first step here, as always, is just to acknowledge your thoughts. Confronting them automatically makes them less powerful. By stopping the patterns that hinder your progress, you create space for meaningful change. Break down your goals, remove judgment around willpower, and replace old coping mechanisms with healthier strategies. Remember, it's not about stopping for the sake of stopping. It's about making room for the positive shifts that will lead you to a happier, healthier life. Stop, reassess, and let the transformative journey begin. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you found this information helpful and insightful, please give the video a like and subscribe. If you'd like to leave a comment, I'd love to hear from you. I hope you have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world.